geese are starting to sound restless. This is the second day of the regular goose season, October 18th, and I'm out here at Mackay Reservoir. We've got specks, we've got snows, and we've got some Canadas. We actually have more specks and snows than Canadas right now, but that will change. And they're starting to sound restless, so I'm getting ready. One group of specks flew out, but they were ridiculously high, so and I've got some tungsten to throw at them, so we'll see how that goes. Once that runs out, I've got regular shells. I've got some black cloud 2s, which I really don't want to use if I don't have to. I save them for pheasants. I've got the beast, so we'll see how it goes. I hear the specks in there chatting. I need to change the hearing aid battery in my hearing protections. The guy's blowing a duck call. There's no ducks here. Hardly any ducks at all here. Just completely pointless duck hunt out here right now. But there's always someone. Well, you got a shot at it. Well, maybe there were some ducks. I hadn't hardly seen any out here though. Turned again. Damn it. They're low enough I could shoot them too if I was under them. Alright, well, I'm moving. Dang it. Definitely gotta move. It's gonna be the general flight, but I'm gonna get over there. Definitely could have nailed them. Platoons. Could be it. Maybe I'll get lucky this time. Come on, come over. Sounds good. Sounds promising. Oh, they're awfully high. I'm not going to shoot them. Darn it. Maybe I need to move up. It won't be as high, hopefully. Probably a good 110 yards over at least. Too far over. It turns out there's another hunter where I was trying to go. So I'm hunting in between them. It's about the best I can do right now. Maybe you'll get lucky. Got one. I got myself a speck. I couldn't get more excited. All I do now is find it. Nope. It's in here. Gotta find it. I don't think it's this far down. Yeah. I'll find it. I think it's one of this. Is that it? Holy cow, that was a long shot. I bet that's 100 yards. An adult, yeah. A lot further away than I thought. What a beautiful cruise. Beautiful. Oh, that's too high. Crap. Really? Probably. Okay. Got this beautiful spat this morning. My second spat in my whole life. And my first adult spat. Let's see what it weighs. Got that pretty well zeroed. Right. That's 6¼ pounds. Definitely a lot smaller than the Canada. That juvenile that I shot years ago, though, that thing was like 4½ pounds. It was pretty tiny. Still heavily sought after around here because they just don't show up here very much. This year we happen to have a pretty good sized group. For now. They never stay. They always go south. But if the weather stays warm long enough, maybe I'll get more opportunities. Anyway, I got this step today, and this is the second day of waterfowl season, the regular. Anyway, I got it with the gun I call the Beast, 10 gauge, American Arms. This is a beautiful bird. It's got interesting colors. Hit it in the head apparently. I don't know where else I might have hit it. There's some blood spots on the wing, so that tells me it probably hit it somewhere else too. No band on it, unfortunately. That's okay though. I'm just glad to have got one. Anyway, the ammunition I was using was tungsten. I think it's called BPX Devastator. Bought it through Ballistic Products. Has the density rating is the same as Heavy Shot, 12 grams per cubic centimeter. And #1 shot. And according to my ballistic software, in order to compete with that, with steel shot, you have to go clear up to size F. And then, of course, you sacrifice pattern density, which that's why F is so controversial, because it can be a crippler because you don't have much pattern density. In a 10 gauge, however, you definitely can load more F pellets than you can in smaller gauges, and it behaves better pattern-wise. But tungsten #1, there's I think around 110 pellets or something in a 2-ounce load. It was a 2-ounce load. Velocity was 1125, I think. That's what it's rated at according to the recipe. According to my ballistic software, as low as 1125 will kill geese out at over 100 yards, providing the pattern density holds up long enough. So, and this was a long shot. They were further than I thought. I thought they were about 70 yards. And I was up near the road, and this thing actually fell on the beach So it was a good 90 yards plus, maybe 100. But it dropped straight away. It was right where it fell. So I'm definitely happy with the shot. It's $50-some for 2 pounds of it. I'm definitely going to buy more when I can afford it, no doubt. The other tungsten I'm using is tungsten heavyweight number 7, and it is rated at 15 grams per cubic centimeter, and it's supposed to penetrate a goose all the way out to 80 yards or better. To compete with rotting steel, you have to go all the way up to something between BB and triple B, so it's right in there. But because it's so tiny, you have over 200 pellets in a 1 ounce load. So you can use a 2 3/4 inch shell with only 1 ounce, and you can kill geese with them, which I have. I killed 2 during the September season in the 12 gauge triple. So I had 1 shell in it for 10 gauge, which was a 2 ounce load, which means 400 and some pellets, and I shot at some geese, but I missed. So that was a few dollars down the drain. One thing about tungsten, you definitely are a little bit more careful to take your shots because it's expensive. To me it costs too much, but I'm going to keep using it as long as I can afford to because the results are incredible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you can support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/vcoop. Definitely would appreciate support. I don't have very many patrons right now, and YouTube, I now meet the criteria. If I wanted to, I could monetize my channel again, because I used to have it monetized, and then YouTube changed the rules. Of course, I demonetized it before they could, but I could monetize it, but I hate commercials, and I think you probably do too. So I'm trying to avoid commercials, but it may get to a point where, you know, I may need the income, so bear with me if that happens. I'd rather not have commercials and have more Patreon supporters. That's the way I'd rather do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and click on that bell if you want to be notified of any new videos that I put out. Thank you.